because DeMarcus Cousins' baby mama, first and foremost. I got my man Cool Sales. Thanks for the support, Cool Sales. Thank you, brother. Much love. DeMarcus Cousins is about to get married in a few days or whenever, soon. He asked his baby mama, can his 2 kids participate in his wedding? She said no, and he threatened to put a bullet in her head. Now, am I supporting the fact that DeMarcus said he's going to put a bullet in his girl's head? No, I'm not. And if you think I am, again, don't listen to my show no more. Still listen to Knox, Chief Rocker, Victor Morrow, and Mooka Dean. But just don't listen to my show no more, because I don't need no more stupid people listening to my show. But if you understand the fact that that's an important day in this man's life, and he wants the 2 most important people outside of this woman he married there, and he probably spoke out of anger, and he probably engaged in hyperbole by saying, I'll put a bullet in your head. He probably was just wishing that she was dead. And I'm not making any excuses for this man. But again, man, this is this man's kids. This is the biggest day of his life. And you playing games. You playing power games with his damn kids. See, we got to do something about this, man. And then you record it, put it out to the world through TMZ, and then he's embarrassed. The man has gone through enough. Yeah, you can look at it one way. Oh, man, he done made a whole lot of money. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but that don't have nothing to do with the reality of life. We've all said some things in life that are regrettable, and we probably wish we can get them back. And he probably wish he could get that back. But she's embarrassed this young man in front of the world, and I just don't like that, man. Again, we always going to massa to snitch. Can we please just get off the plantation for at least 6 months, y'all? Let's get off the plantation for 6 months at a time. Please, community. Exactly, man. Attention whores. My man Cool Sales, that's right, man. You selling that shit to TMZ, ain't nothing gonna happen to the man. He's already out for the year. You just mad with your ugly ass. This man, that's it, man. It's just sad. And again, back to this thing about signing players and players doing such and such for money. Jadeveon Clowney started his career off slowly. He did not live up to the hype, but over the last 3 years, Jadeveon has exceeded the hype. He's a big-time run stopper in the National Football League. He's a big-time pass rusher in the National Football League. And now the Texans, just look, again, for those who say, HRap, you go to racial role too much. Again, maybe you don't need to listen to my show. But, again, but still listen to Chief Rockingham show, but you're going to get a lot of the same on Chief Rockingham show. But for those who say I do that too much, the NFL usually gets rid of the person who's the oldest. When you're older, they get rid of you. So why in the hell is out of Houston, Texas, trying to get rid of Jadeveon Clowney instead of J.J. Watt? When Jadeveon Clowney had 9 sacks last year, big-time run stopper, and forces all the attention towards J.J. Watt because they double-teaming him, and now they trying to ship his ass off to Miami. But J.J. Watt is about 30 years old. Jadeveon Clowney is every day about 25, 26 years old. I think he just made 26 years old. So why are y'all trying to ship out a 26-year-old who had a couple of knee injuries and he's been healthy lately versus shipping out J.J. Watt, who's about 32 years old, with more, I think he has 2 back surgeries. And yeah, he had 16 sacks last year, but yeah, he's about 30 years old. He's 30 years old. I just looked him up. He's 30 years old. Because the last time I checked, you get rid of the old people in the National Football League. No such thing as pointing out too much racism. Shout out to Sid Jackson, man. I hope I see you next week too, man. But this is just the nonsense that we're dealing with, man, in our community, man. And people like to say sports is a meritocracy. No, it is not. A meritocracy only happens in one-on-one personable situations. When you're dealing with these big businesses, because let's just be honest, people will discriminate because of the way you look, who you pray to, who you love, hell, what you eat. They'll do all this stuff, man. Because people are assholes. Let's just be honest, man. People are assholes. And we live in the home of the asshole. That's it. We invented assholeian behavior here in America. So I'm going to keep pointing it out as long as it keeps happening. And if you don't like it, again, man, Knox and Chief Rocker got good shows. You definitely don't want to listen to me and Victor Monroe. And you ain't going to want to listen to Chief Rocker too long because he's going to let you know about the real too. So, maybe we're not for you, man, but you got a little cousin or something. Referring to bill for this network, man. Again, Chief Rocker comes on 10 a.m. Monday mornings. I come on 5 p.m. Tuesday evenings. Ain't nobody, let me see this. Ain't nobody saw the Paul Mooney rumors about Richard Pryor being gay. Also Paul Jr. Hey, man, I'm not even gonna read that. Cool said, come on, man. Hey, man, I'm not reading that. I'm not going there, man. Paul Mooney, my man. I ain't gonna go there. Cool sale. Damn, Cool sale. Why you make me read that, man? Oh, damn. Hey, man. Hey, Cool sale. You know what, man? Call the Mars show, and we'll talk about that. But yeah, I can't do the Paul Mooney stuff. I like Paul Mooney, man. He drives on the Hershey Highway. But anyway, man, you got me 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific, and then you got the Brothers Gonna Work It Out show tomorrow, man. Tune in tomorrow. We're gonna be talking about social issues, man. We're gonna be talking about geopolitical social issues and things that's going on in the world. Hey, man, hey, Cool Cell, I ain't gonna bring that one up. That's this God. Hey, we're gonna be talking about anything that you want to talk about, geopolitical, social issues. We're gonna talk about some of this police violence. We're gonna talk about some of this. We're gonna talk about this young lady who died over the weekend in a drive-by shooting in her home. She died on top of one of her 7 children, because some jackass decided to drive up and down the street. We're gonna talk about the rainforest, which is literally the lungs of the world, being burnt down. And the rest of these people are watching this happen, killing all sorts of cures to diseases, all sorts of animals, and putting people who live in those rainforests into a poor situation as well. We're going to talk about that. Tune in tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Brothers Gonna Work It Out. 7 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, Mookie Dean will be on the Wheels of Steel on Thursday, and Victor Morrow may come on Friday. I'm not sure, we haven't touched down with him, but Victor Morrow has a show Friday. Now, the CEO, DJ Knox, he on a bit of hiatus right now. He the CEO, he do what he want to do. But he be doing pop-up shows like on the Joint Saturday. He killed the game on Saturdays. Tune in for DJ Knox for the pop-up shows. That's why we need you guys to click on the follow for Bill for this network. Keep your eye on your email so you will know when the shows are popping up. With that being said, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Built to This Network, the End of the Bench podcast, hosted by me, HRap. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in. Tune in next week for a whole lot of opinions. I encourage you guys to engage, and I'm cooking up another show. Actually, I got my finger on the pulse of another show. It is called Life from All Angles. I've set up a few guests. I'm going to be talking to people from all walks of life. You're doing one-on-one interviews with them from all walks of life, whether they be drug addicts or drug dealers, whether they be criminals or the police, wildly successful people to dirt poor people. Everybody, and man, please listen to the show, G Money. Let me know how you feel, man. Everybody from all walks of life. I'll be doing one-on-one, person-to-person interviews with these people, so we as a community can stop. Hopefully, this will help us understand each other and help each other understand each other and put less judgment on each other. So we'll know. Just because you're a criminal don't mean you're a bad person. Just mean you're a drug addict or drug dealer don't mean you're a bad person. Just because you're a police officer don't make you a bad person. Whatever walk of life, I'm talking to some seniors because every community in the United States of America documents their history. HRap finna start documenting our history. So if you got somebody who has a story, have them get at me, and we can set up something. I'm gonna have conversation with them because we need to get to know each other, and this show will help us get to know each other. And I want to thank again each and every one of you for tuning in every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Central Standard, 6 Eastern, and at 3 Pacific. Remember, Monday mornings, Chief Rocker, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 a.m. Central, and 7 a.m. Pacific. Myself, 5 Central, 6 Eastern, 3 Central. The brothers going to work it out tomorrow, 8 Eastern, 7 and 5 Pacific. And Mukadeen, 8, 7, and 5 Pacific Standard Time. Dope music. And the CEO going to be throwing in his music at some point. But he's doing CEO shit, so don't sweat him. He tightened up the whip on us. He cracked the whip when we put too much pressure on him. So, and that, for those who don't know, this is Built for This Network. DJ Knox, the number one Chief Rocker Jersey Vern, and myself, HRap. We holding it down. Thank y'all for y'all support. And never forget what you're listening to. What you're listening to is
We are Built for This Network. For the strong, not the weak.